Welcome to Bloodlines. I'm Olvaar. In this video, we'll go over how to reanimate and what the benefits of doing so are. If you're new to the game, I suggest you check out my beginner's guide. A link will be in the description. The process of reanimating is pretty straightforward. You will first need to wipe. This happens when your life force reaches 0%. You can either use the pin command to start a new game, or you can let your intrusive thoughts win. You will then reach Arcaromo time space. Just talk to Arcaromo and choose the third dialogue option, Reanimation. As of the recording of this video, you will need 250 Robux to reanimate. Keep in mind that while it's possible to reanimate an unlimited amount of times per account, you can't do this twice in a row. If you wipe as a reanimation, you will lose all your progress and won't be able to reanimate immediately again. When you reanimate, your armor will be replaced with a Reanimated Cloak. This armor offers an additional 15 health points, an extra food counter, an extra stamina counter, and a small buff to walk speed. Like with most armors, you can upgrade it to its ascended version at Fort Mellow. You will just need 300 Rio and a Redsmith mold, then talk to the Redsmith. The ascended version offers an additional 30 health points, an extra food counter, an extra stamina counter, and an even bigger buff to your walk speed. It's arguably one of the best obtainable armors in the game, especially for builds focusing on high health regeneration. More importantly though, reanimating makes it so you don't lose life force when you get gripped by other players. You can still lose life force as a reanimated though. Getting sealed will make you lose 30% of your life force. Falling in the void will make you lose 20% of your life force. Getting burned while you're knocked will have the same result. The same is true for moves like Lion's Barrage, which automatically grip players. Even if you're reanimated, you can regain life force through the usual methods. Reanimated players are extremely useful for the MS method since they don't lose life force when they get gripped. There is a misconception that reanimated players can't awaken the Mangekyo Sharingan through the MS method. Here is some footage that a friend sent me that proves this is indeed possible. However, to my knowledge, it's impossible to awaken Mangekyo Sharingan by watching a reanimated partner get gripped. I do not recommend you reanimate at least until you are somewhat progressed, even if it means you will wipe. This is because reanimated players are targeted much more frequently, either because other players assume you are fully progressed if you're reanimated, or because they need to seal you to get Uzumaki progression for a friend or themselves. It's worth reanimating if you intend on wearing reanimated armor. Not losing life force when you get gripped isn't as useful as it sounds. Since other players know you're reanimated, they will usually try to kill you in a way that makes you lose life force. You can always reanimate and wear a different armor, and use a mask that hides your eyes to trick people into thinking you're not reanimated. But it's a well-known trick, so most players aren't fooled. If you've bought other armor and want to get your Reanimated Cloak back, you will need a Reanimated Soul. This is an item you get when you seal another player. If you don't have the sealing path unlocked, don't worry. It's a droppable item. Once you have a Reanimated Soul and 150 Rio, go to Training Grounds and head to the eye implant NPC. Drop down here and make sure not to fall in the void. Then just click on the armor to buy it.